Hello everyone, this is Geopolitics, and today we're going to see what is happening between the USA and Venezuela. You know, Venezuela is led by a dictator named Nicolas Maduro.
Officials in Washington say ships are moving into the region to combat drug trafficking, allegedly linked to Venezuela. But President Maduro has not taken kindly to the show of force, calling it the biggest threat seen in South America in a century.
8 military ships with 1,200 missiles and a nuclear submarine are targeting Venezuela. This is an extravagant, unjustifiable, immoral and absolutely criminal, bloody threat. They have wanted to escalate what they call maximum pressure, which in this case is military. And in response to maximum military pressure, we have declared maximum preparedness for the defense of Venezuela.
Michael Shifter is a senior fellow.
He has been in power for so many years, and they had elections, but they were saying that these elections were rigged. So the U.S. government doesn't recognize him as the legitimate leader of Venezuela, and that's why there is no diplomatic relations between Venezuela and the United States. The relationship ended in 2019. Since then, they have no relationship. What is happening here? The USA deployed warships in near Venezuela, and they allege that they are combating the drug cartels and the drugs that are coming from Venezuela. And today they confirmed that there was a vessel or a boat that came from Venezuela. They said it had drugs, and the USA struck it, and that's what happened. So Maduro says that they want to change him. They want a regime change in Venezuela, and he doesn't accept that. He said that if the U.S. Invades Venezuela, he's going to respond by his military. He has also deployed vessels and warships in Venezuela's waters, so they are ready. If there is a U.S. military intervention, he is going to allow them to fight with the United States. So there is a high tension between these two countries. The situation is totally bad right now, and Maduro says that this regime change plot is being enforced by Marco Rubio. He said that it's Marco Rubio who he wants to change that regime change. So, but what Trump administration is saying, they are saying that he is the head of criminals or those who are trafficking drugs in the United States. So that's what is happening between these countries.
When you come out and when you leave the room, you'll see that we just, over the last few minutes, literally shot out a boat, a drug-carrying boat, a lot of drugs in that boat. And you'll be seeing that, and you'll be reading about that. It just happened moments ago, and our great general, head of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, who's been so incredible, including what took place in Iran, knocking out potential nuclear power for a long time to come. I think within a month they would have had it if we didn't do what we did. But he gave us a little bit of a briefing, and you'll see. And there's more where that came from. We have a lot of drugs pouring into our country, coming in for a long time. And we just, these came out of Venezuela and coming out very heavily from Venezuela. A lot of things are coming out of Venezuela. So we took it out, and you'll get to see that after this meeting is over. Do you have any questions, please? Yeah, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. Senator Tuberville talked about the cost savings associated with this announcement. Can you talk about the strategic benefits by having Space Force Command headquartered in Huntsville?
Well, it just works because we have so much else there. And having a central, you could call it a central command, but it really is a command station. Also, even locationally, where it is and when you think about flying distances. If you can save a half an hour as fast as some of these planes go and things go, and even the rockets go, if you can save by having the best location. So we went out, as you know, to experts, and we had 4 different groups of experts. They all said this was the best location. I also loved it from the standpoint, I know the people of Alabama, they are great people, work hard, and there's no games, and they're very proud of it. And I would say they fought harder for it than anybody else also. A lot of states, 5 states really wanted it, but they wanted it more. And I kid you not when I say that these people, they spoke to me a lot.
And Maduro has got himself ready, and his militias all are ready to fight against the United States. So we hope that the situation will be calm in the Americas. So we believe that it's going to be calm, and this issue can be resolved diplomatically. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful time, and thank you for listening to Geopolitics. So this is Geopolitics, as you know. We listen to the news and we share what we know. And you know, we are the youth, we are the future, so we have to know every situation in the world. At least we have to know something about the world, because tomorrow we are the ones who are going to be in charge of everything, of information, of countries, of news, everything. So that's why it's better to get informed and to get to know things. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful time and have a wonderful week. Geopolitics.